What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Chuck coming to you off the cuff with some big time movie news. Let's get into it. So, again, today we're talking about the Marvels, a little bit regrettably so, but we're definitely going to put the finishing touches on this video saga. What a quite interesting video saga, I might say. The Marvels. Every time we talk about this film, it just gets worse and worse. I haven't been able to say one good thing about it. Oh, wow. So, after 4 weeks at the theaters and collecting money at the box office, we can now say that this movie, after concluding its fourth weekend, will be wrapping up its weekly box office tracking. And this is coming from the studio heads over at Marvel and Disney. You know, Bob Iger and them guys. Oh, they seen the numbers. They seen the downslide week after week, day after day. And they couldn't put up with it no more. I understand. I completely understand. Again, this film grossed $197 million.
Did I stutter?
With a budget of $270 million, not taking into account a marketing budget, which we all know these big tempo films in Hollywood is going to have $150 million plus. And I'd say for this movie, because they were trying to do a little saving it, probably was a little more. But what is the end result? A complete flop. Layoffs impending. Someone at Disney will be losing their job because you lose all of this type of, in 1 year, how much money have y'all lost? I'm just specifically geared to Marvel. When we start talking about Marvel, it's been a seriously bad year for you guys. You started off on the L and you're finishing on the L. And the one win you had in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the director no longer has any ties to the studio whatsoever. In fact, he's running the new DC studios. This is not good for you, Marvel. Not good. Not good at all. Lowest box office tracking in the MCU history ever. Let me fix that. Lowest box office tracking in the MCU history ever. Because it used to be called the MCU. But it's been far long since it's been that or been called that. Been a good long time. This is just, I'm loving it. But we got an article dropped on Variety, explaining all of this. Authored by Rebecca Rubin. We didn't get it from Tatiana this time. You know I love your work, Tatiana. I want you to come back. We'll see. The next one's gonna be even juicier. Every time she drop an article, it's fire. But in the article, they delve a little deeper into what possibly could have, caused this. Again, subtly hinting at the actor and writer strikes. And that's not the case. You have a character in Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, in Photon, Monica Rambeau, Spectrum, whatever you want to call her, that people simply don't care about. They're not going to drive people to the theaters.
I'm the world's greatest superhero. You're my greatest failure.
It'd never be a... And the only reason that Captain Marvel did that, the first movie, because Kevin Feige told you going into that, you had to see this movie heading into Endgame. It was critical.
Gotcha, bitch!
Looking back, we all know that was complete hogwash. What? We had to do... No, we didn't actually. You never have to see it. You would need to see nothing from that film. But that's here nor there. That had nothing to do with it. What the problem was, again, we had a person in Nia DaCosta who didn't know what the hell she was doing. This lady worked on Candyman and some other film that no one's ever seen. So what made her a good fit for the role? Because she read a couple Captain Marvel comic books. And even if she had, again, it doesn't even matter. I feel like even if you would have selected a good director for this, it still wouldn't have done just out of the water numbers unless we would have been in the old times of Marvel, because no one cares about that character. And then when you give her a shit story like you did in the first one, you think people are just going to turn out recklessly like they did the first time. No. Especially when you're giving people a lot of reasons not to return to your movies as of late. You're giving them a lot of reasons. This is sad. It's pathetic. I hope Marvel learns their lesson, but I don't think they're going to learn their lesson from this. Again, they're trying to double and triple down on it already. So it's just, eventually they're going to run themselves into the ground. I'm here for it, baby. Here for it. Give DC a little bit of time to shine for once. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what does Bob Iger think the reasoning is for this? What does the big boss of the Mouse House think?
Why do you think that was?
Well, The Marvels was shot during COVID. There wasn't as much supervision on the set, so to speak, where we have executives there really looking over what's being done day after day after day. And that was a result.
Oh, man. If that's what you think, you're horribly mistaken. No, it has nothing to do with execs and how many you had on set. No, studio involvement is the worst thing that can happen for a film. And especially in this case, it'd just be like the blonde leading the dumb, deaf, and useless. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if that would have helped this film do anything. Wouldn't have helped this film at all. Like, no. Nothing y'all could have did to save this one, besides maybe write it off as a tax, tax write-off. Give it the old Batgirl scrub. That'll maybe help save you some dollars on the back end, because look at the mess you're in now. It's not savable. Again, budget $270 million. And y'all stop it? Y'all stop reporting at $197 million? And I said in my last video, this is struggle to cross $200 million.
You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Well, if you looky, we got looky. Damn. Oh man, I hate to be a Disney Marvel exec at the moment. It's not looking good. Like I said, impending layoffs. Somebody's gonna have to answer for this. But we'll see what it turns for him. I'm kind of excited about the future. I mean, we got the Mercury come out coming next year. He's the only film. That's good. They need a break from all this goofy stuff they're doing, but you can't trust even the Deadpool film within the Kevin Feige MCU. Even he is at stake to be, soiled and played with. But we'll see. Marvel, I hope y'all learned your lesson. Yeah, I've had a great time making these videos, but I'm sorry, Marvel. I bid you adieu. It's been your boy Chuck, and we are out of here. Check back for the other content. Yeah, you already know we're going to keep it rolling.